What is going on, everyone? My name is Tassos and welcome back. And since I didn't make a video 3 days ago, and I don't have that much time, I'm gonna try my best to upload this today. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to install CranchBang Linux 11 on your PC. It's pretty easy. This is my laptop. I've installed CranchBang on my laptop. It works perfectly well, and it only uses like 200 megs of RAM with the terminal and the web browser on, so that's really good. And yeah, also thank you for 137 subscribers. That's just amazing. So hopefully I'll get to make more tutorials on Linux. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so the first thing we'll need is either have a CD or a USB. In this case I have a USB. So basically what you're gonna need to do is go ahead to your tower or laptop, put the USB or CD in. If it's a USB, put it in, and then open it up. So in the BIOS section, it should say something about boot menu, or it should say something about BIOS or setup. Just go there and change the boot priority. I'm gonna select my USB. My USB up here, so it's my store and go, whatever. So let's press enter, so it'll boot into the CranchBang. So as you can see, this has a symbol and stuff. So you can either click on live session or you can click on install. Now this version of CranchBang is for the older PCs, and it's gonna use quite a really low RAM usage, and you can also do whatever you want. This is a 32-bit edition, and build, yeah. So we're gonna click on install this time. I already tested it on my laptop, so that's okay with me. I just pressed enter and install, and now we're waiting. So it's loading all the stuff. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and select English. So I'm gonna go ahead down here which says continue, and then United States, American English, yeah. Okay, so it's going to install load installer components from USB, not CD, because it thinks like this is a CD, but it's actually not. It's actually faster. Oh well. So yeah, now after it installs, it's gonna open a terminal window saying if you want to install additional stuff and you want to upgrade and update all your stuff. And yeah, so the host name for me is going to be my real name. So I'm not gonna show you that. I'm gonna click on continue. Okay, my full name for the new user is gonna be oniaom. It's gonna ask me for username for my account, oniaom, and now choose a password for my new user. Click on continue down here, and yeah, so I'm gonna change the clock later on, so I don't care about insert or something. So now it's gonna detect all my disks. And yeah, so I'm installing this on an SSD, so I will have to do something else to enable Trim support. Okay, so I'm gonna use my entire disk, meaning that I will remove Windows Vista and everything this has. So I'm gonna click on continue, and it's my Kingston SSD. I'm gonna double click on that. I'm gonna see all files in one partition, and over here I'm going to double click on my USB and make sure it says no, click continue. Now I'm going to go ahead and double click, it says yes, continue, and yeah, I think go ahead and click on finalize, finish, click on continue, and it should say if you continue, change the listed below will be written to the disks, otherwise you will be able to make further changes manually. Warning, this will destroy all the data on any partition you have removed, as well as the partitions that are going to be formatted. Then the partition is SCSI1 for me, STA is going to partition extension 4, and then a swap partition. I'm going to go ahead, write changes to the disks. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to click on continue down here, and there we go. Right now it's going to install. Be sure not to have another separate hard drive when doing that, so you don't make any mistakes. And yeah, so I'm not gonna do any dual booting now, so that's why I use the entire disk. And yeah, so that's how you do it. Then when it's gonna do all this stuff, it's gonna ask you do you want to install grep? And what basically grep is if you want a dual boot, it'll have the both systems like Windows and Linux, or CranchBang, Windows and CranchBang has a dual bootation. What? Has a dual boot on your PC, and it's gonna list them down. And yeah, so if you're gonna install only CranchBang and you don't want to change anything else, I highly recommend you using the grep. And if you want to upgrade the kernel later, I highly recommend you doing the grep installation now. So if you're an advanced user and you know what you're doing, just click on no, and you will not see any grep on your PC. It's going to live install the console setup and stuff. I don't even know why did I say that. Oh well, so now finish installing. What it's basically gonna ask is if I want to install the grep now. It's going to ask me, so let's wait for it. Configure the package manager, install grep bootloader on hard disk. So I'm gonna say yes. Here we go. Yes. I'm gonna make sure this is checked. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on yes, continue. So yeah, this is a question. Click on continue, and there we go. It's gonna grep install SDA. Yeah, update. It's gonna update the grep, and yeah, so it's gonna finish installation. Yeah, I hope I helped you on installing CranchBang. I'm gonna go ahead, click on continue, and I'm gonna wait until it restarts. I'm gonna put out this USB. So what it should do is it should put me into CranchBang now, which is amazing. So yeah, I hope I helped you installing an operating system of Linux, CranchBang Linux 11 Wolf something, I don't even know. I'm gonna press enter now. It's gonna boot, and yeah, so here we go. It's really lightweight and it's really fast. I think it's like 10 seconds or less to boot. Here we go, my username. Here we go. So it's loading the system info and it's fully loaded now. So thanks for watching, and I hope I helped you. If you did enjoy this and you want for me to make more of these installations of Linux and stuff, be sure to leave a like. I highly appreciate that. And also comment me whatever Linux version you want me to install for next, and I will be sure to do that. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Until next time, stay awesome. Happy face.